Everybody's got a reason for installing a battery-backed electric system in their home. For most, though, well, we just don't want to be without modern electrical convenience.
Sir, madam, your pockets are hot.
So there's a lot of options out there. Tesla has a system for $13,000 if you can get it without solar. I don't believe you can after March of 2021. Enphase has a system, Generac. All of these cost quite a lot. So if you can do it yourself, you can save a tremendous amount of money, but there's some work involved. A house electrical system is relatively simple until you start to add solar. When you do that, it raises the complexity a bit. The house was never designed for it, so you've got to be careful of structure and overloading panels and so forth. It can get further complexicated when you add battery backup. So it's best to consider everything together right from the start if possible. It isn't necessary to have solar to have battery backup. You can charge off the grid. But it's cheaper if you use the solar. So the decision comes down to, do I really need a battery backup, or will a generator suffice? Well, in my opinion, the battery is better. And I weighed the pros and the cons of everything and didn't want to drag out a generator on the coldest days when you lose the grid, when the garage door opener doesn't work and you got to lift that heavy steel door manually. You've got to do the maintenance, changing spark plugs, oil, and so forth. Water condenses in the gas because it's got alcohol in it, so it's got to be changed frequently. Add a fuel stabilizer, and so on. A lot of downsides to the generator, and it's costly too. I mean, they're not cheap. So the bottom line is that the battery is the much more convenient method. It lasts nearly as long, doesn't require any maintenance at all. It's silent. It'll run the house for many hours. It adds value to the house. But it does cost more than a generator initially. In my case, $1,500 more. But $1,500, I think, is worth it. And ideally, you can charge the battery all day on solar and discharge it at night and recover your cost eventually. How long will that take? Yeah, probably 20 years. But it can be done if that is the concern. You want the payback.